what table or tables you're pulling that data from. So the first part of the homework says, what's the destination name of customer 11? So you need to find out where customer names are at. Customer names down here in the customer table. So you're going to say, from customer, where cust ID equals 11, and select cust name, because that's what you want. Let's do that. So from customer, right, where cust ID equals 11, I'm guessing, since I didn't make a copy. That isn't equal sign. And select cust name. So we don't know what the problem was. Let's see. It's the name of customer 11. Okay. And I get Betsy. So let's just dissect this for a second. This is our first one. If I say select everything out of that table, this is what I get. This is what I get when I do from customer. It puts all this data, makes all the data available to the database system. Okay. Then when I say where customer equals 11, or cust ID equals 11, it's going to go down here and only select this one row. So once I do that, that's the only thing that's sitting there. And then when I say select, I'm just saying, of this data, what columns do I want to show? And I can do some math and some things to that data, but that's all the data I have to work with. Okay, and in this case, I said select cust name. So it just presents that one column of information. Making sense to everybody? Stop me if at any point you have questions. So we basically just follow this approach for all of them. What's the destination city ID of shipment 19? Well, that's just in the shipment table. So we want the destination city ID, and I'm going to copy paste here. But it's just from the shipment table, where the shipment ID equals 19 selects out the row, and the thing I want to see is the city ID you should have got 34. Okay. Next one says, what are the truck numbers that carry packages of shipments weighing over 1,000 pounds? That's just the shipment table, where ship weight's greater than 1,000. Select truck number, or truck ID, or whatever I call it. It's like it was truck ID. So when I run out against my database, you should have got numbers like that, 11 rows of data in return. Okay. Give all data, so that's going to be select star, for shipments weighing less than or equal to 135 pounds. Okay, a couple different ways to do that. No, actually, one way to do that. Not even a couple different ways stuff that. So from shipment, where ship weight is less than or equal to 135, select all the things. Cool. 7 rows that look like that. Create an alphabetical list, ordered by. It's going to come up. Or names of customers, so from the customer table, with more than 3 million in annual revenue. So it's going to be from customer, or annual revenue greater than 3 million. Select cust name, and at the bottom, I'm going to say order by cust name. Because that gives you the alphabetical list. So that's going to end up like this. So from customer, for annual revenue greater than 3 million, order by cust name, should have got Allison, Angelina, Austin, Chester, Lydia, Valerie, and Vicky. Is that a question? Or your pen was going up.
Oh, okay.
In a vertical response. Okay. All right. Give the names of monthly revenue. Okay, now how do I get monthly revenue? Well, that's just annual revenue divided by 12. Give names of monthly revenue of customers having annual revenue exceeding 1.5 million, but having less than 2.5 million. So this one, there's a couple different ways to do it. Here's one way. I could go ahead and say, from customer, or annual revenue greater than 1.5 million, and annual revenue less than 2.5 million. Keep in mind that whenever you have something, some statement separated by and or by or, that each statement has to be fully evaluatable. Right? You can't say we're annual revenue greater than blah and less than blah. Now, the and less than blah would make sense. It has to be and something is less than something. It's like customer annual revenue divided by 12. I don't get a column name over here because it was a mathematical operation. If I wanted to give it a column name, I could call it Bob. If I wanted to give it a column name that had a space in it, I have to put double quotes around it and go Bob the Builder, and then it would just rename the column. You may also see this using the word as. I don't really care how you do it. As can allow us some extra cool things, but we're not going there. Questions on that? Okay. Let's see. Give IDs, test ID. The customers who sent packages, shipments to city ID 41 or 50. Oh, wait, I didn't talk to you about the alternate way to do this too. You might have also said between. Between's another way to solve this problem. Instead of saying we're annual revenue greater than this, less than that, I might have just said we're annual revenue between 1.5 million and 2.5 million. Same response. Now this next one is saying, give the IDs for customers who sent packages to city ID 41 or 50. Be sure to list each customer only once. So there's a distinct. And I have a couple of different ways to get the 41 or 50 going on. Here's the best way to do it. The best way to do this is to say from shipment where city ID is in a set of values that include 41 and 50. We've really gotten 11 and 13. You could have also said where city ID equals 41 or city ID equals 50, but obviously very quickly, you're going to find out that N beats the heck out of a whole bunch of ors. Yes, sir?
So when would you need to have single quotes around your values? Is that if it's just a character?
Only when they're text values.
Okay.
Yeah, if they're numbers, you don't need that. You may cut you some slack and auto-translate a few things for you, but yeah, you pretty much want to do the right thing.
I did that, and it still came out with the right values.
What's happening is that the database is being nice and going, yeah, I get that you call that a text value, but I'm going to help you out, right? If you're doing that programmatically, some C# or something, you may not get selected. So you definitely want to be on point there. Son of the hand, Robert? Yes.
With the N that you just showed us, is there a limit to the number of, I don't know what you would call them, numbers,
Items in the set.
items in the list?
Yeah, maybe. No, I mean, I don't know. I'm sure that there may be some upper bound, but it would be beyond reason.
Okay, so I can just keep adding.
Functionally speaking, yeah. What we're going to do here today is we're going to replace that with a query. And then that'll take care of that. But yeah, you can put a bunch of stuff in there. Keep in mind though, it's not an array, dictionary, list, or tuple. That's what actually technically. But it's just a set of things. A bucket of things. Keep it not too fancy. List of city names for city ID 41 and 50. Okay. Select city name, where city ID, and 41 and 50. Pretty much the same deal. Oakland and Anchorage would have been your outlets. List the city ID and city name for city names starting with B. Well, if I'm going to do wildcard characters, I already know I'm going to use like. Has to be that way. So, from city, where city name like starts with a capital B and has maybe nothing, maybe a lot of things after it. It's all text, so it goes in single quotes. What I want to see is a city ID and a city name. I get a pair of Baton Rouges because that's the way my fake data runs. And I'm in Boston. List the population, the largest city, the smallest city, and the average city. Well, you know what's neat about that is they're all aggregate functions. So I really don't have to worry about anything weird like group by. I can just say max city pop, min city pop, and average city pop and get some numbers. Not the most informative query I've ever seen in my life, but hey, I can do that. Right? Everything in the select statement is an aggregate function, so there's no need for a group by. List the city names for cities with EA anywhere in the name. So that's another like situation. Put a wild card in front of the E and the A. So that's going to look like this. So from city, we're city name like, some stuff, maybe no stuff, and EA, some stuff or maybe no stuff. And you should have got Seattle, New Orleans, Minneapolis, and the Paralon beaches. List the city names for cities beginning with a capital C and having an A somewhere in their name. Okay, fine. One with wild cards. That's going to look like this. Has a capital C, some stuff, A, some stuff. Cleveland, Cincinnati, Colorado, and Cincinnati, Colorado is now a city. It's just got an A in there somewhere. Starts with a capital C. Has one to many characters, an A, and one to many characters, and zero to many characters. Yeah, you found your error.
Well, it worked, it's just, I did like C and, I did we're sitting in like C and sitting in like.
Same thing.
Same thing. C's and N's in that. So
Separate
anything over
them
the
out.
C and then anything that had A in there above it.
Yeah, C wild card and then wild card A wild card.
I didn't think so.
Unnecessary.
Hear what you did, I'm not sure why you did that. List the city names for cities beginning with new and having exactly 5 more characters. So I'm going to say like, new, and put 5 underscores under that, which is hard to actually see. So underscores run together, but it would look like this. We're sitting like new, and that is in fact 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 underscores, and I get New York because the space between new and York is in fact a character. Spaces are things. Some grumbling going on over there.
I tried to do one
Exactly as underscores. Could be stuff. Not so much. Okay, list all the customer types without any duplicates. Okay, fine. That's just saying use distinct. Select distinct cust type and customer. Cool. Something I might do in my regular job. I'm like, what's in that table? Oh, those are the customer types we have. Just to inform myself as to what's going on. If you name the annual revenue of customers that are not retailers. Okay, well that's handy now that we know that there are retailers. So I'm going to come over here. Say from customer, cust type is not equal to retail. You could have done the less than, greater than symbols together for your not equal. And I want the customer name, and all their annual revenue. Which shipments weigh more than 500 pounds and into the city with city ID 23? So from shipment, where ship weight is greater than 500 and city ID equals 23, show me the shipment IDs. 32 and 48. Feeling it? All right. Get a shipment ID, truck ID, and weight of all shipments during the months of June, July, and August 2007. Lots of ways you could have done this. And then list the data from oldest to newest shipping dates. It's going to require an order by statement. But let's look at a couple of things. So one thing you could have done is this. You could have said from shipment where ship date is greater than or equal to June 1, 2007, and ship date less than September 1st, 2007, then you don't have to remember which ones have 30 and which ones have 31 days in them. That would work. Or you might have said between those dates, or you might have used text parsing. How many of you use text parsing? How many of you use the like statement? Any of you? Yeah, I mean, you can do that.
I didn't mean to.
Me too.
I was just in the flow, it was like.
Yeah, no, I mean, like statements work. You can say like 2007 dash
I did like
06 or
2000.
2007 dash 07, I guess would work. Parsing out date as text is kind of a bad habit. I mean, not necessarily what you want to do. There's an astounding amount of commands for dates and time. You should probably use those commands.
As soon as I saw that, I was like, duh.
Yeah, I mean, it works.
I was just already in that mode, because we
Yep.
had several like ones, right?
And I get the temptation, I'm just saying, in the real world, you probably want to not necessarily get in the habit of treating those like text strings. But, I mean, if it works, it works. There's lots of ways to build a vertex. I ain't hating, just letting you know that's not best practices.
No, that's the way it should.
How many unique customers are in the shipment table? Now, if I want to count unique customers, how many is count? If I want to count unique customers, I'm going to have to count distinct customers. Make sure that I'm not counting any customer more than once. That's super essential. So select count distinct cust ID for shipment. You should have got 13. If you left out your distinct statement, you got 75.
I had my
Now,
distinct.
if those values are in the millions, you know, that's the difference between having a job tomorrow and not having a job tomorrow.
My distinct statement in there, but I still got 75.
Did you say select distinct count cust ID? Well,
Yeah,
then you're gonna get
it's supposed to be
75. You're counting distinct items,
Oh.
not non-repeating rows of non-distinct items. Yeah, semantics, all day long in database. Count distinct is, generally speaking, in the real world, most of what you're gonna do. You're mostly asking to count the distinct number of things. You have to be aware of the difference between counting distinct things and not counting distinct things, and we generally don't ever distinctly count things. You can. Just saying. Making sense? Okay. Count distinct is just a big thing you need to just get with. List all data, select star, for shipments that haven't been shipped. Okay. Well, right now, with the tools we have, the best way to do it is this. Is to say, where ship date is null. We did not say equal null. We say is null, we say is not null. And you don't want to get all fancy and say like, where ship date's greater than this date, That's not necessarily true that there's even gonna be a ship date in there, it's probably a null value. Should have got these three shipments, 38, 50, and 63. And the last statement probably would have driven you out to Googleville. Select the current date and time. I don't care how you did it. Let's see, what is the syntax? I'm gonna go out to Googleville. So TSQL current time. And it's gonna say get date as one of the first early ones. There's another syntax out there that I'm not a big fan of. But so let's see, select get date. I gotta actually type it, right? Good day, blah, blah, there we go. Can we use something different? All right, let's hear it, what was it? Current, yeah, all right, fine.
Yeah.
Good date, time, okay. Okay, so what is that date? What's that date and that time, exactly, what is that? Where did that come from? Verizon, AT&T? Huh? It's coming from the server that this is running on.
Well, server does.
Yeah. So how much do we trust that?
100%.
We should always take it with a grain of salt, right? It's not saying I have to check it daily, but it wouldn't hurt every once in a while to glance down and be like, because I'm actually promoted into my server, and be like, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Keep that in mind, I'm telling you, in the real world, if one day everything just goes weird, completely sideways, stop for a second and check to see that the server date and time are accurate. Because as you can imagine, if they're not, all sorts of things can break on your database side. So, and we calculate a lot of things in this, right? How long you've been working here, how old you are, how long, anything. All right, you good with these simple queries? Let's learn some stuff. Let's learn the good stuff.
I wouldn't go over a test.
Wait, I'm sorry, what? I totally forgot the test. Did you guys do the test?
Yeah.
Yeah, you give me that disbelieving look? No, I totally forgot. I'm not even sure I got them though.
You know?
Yeah, I don't have a lot of piles of things on my desk, but I don't think so. Well, all right, look, I'm not insensitive to your needs, but the drop dates are already passed, so my sense of urgency.
No, it's not about the drop dead, it's about what we've done. We learned from a mistake, or what we did wrong on this thing.
But I am totally, I'm going to bring it to you.
Yeah. I know, I just, that's all I was asking, wasn't saying anything.
I spelled failed you today. You can send me an email daily until next week, Facebook. But I mean, I could leave right now. Honestly though, I'm pretty sure I haven't done it back yet. Which begs the question, why haven't I done it back yet? Which makes the thing maybe how done it
There's scores.
Yes, I'll do that, remind me of it. I thought about that today, actually. I thought about it today early enough I could have gone to my office and checked, but I didn't because I was meeting with an HVAC guy at my new house, so that's the way it is. That's your priority, people, just underneath my HVAC needs.
Was there a second part of the whole?
Yeah, if you made that script, good for you. I'm thrilled, and you should have done that for more learnings.